Because that's somewhere I just like being. I like being sometimes a little arrogant, a little bit, not much, just a little bit, and a little spoiled. I like that. That's me, and it's always going to be me, and I'm not going to try to change it for nobody.
Mike was cocky and shy at the same time. He was a little boy once you got to know him, but it took a bit of going through the layers to find this out. He sometimes swaggered. He was a bad kid in his head.
The first time I saw Mike and Cuss was in September of 1980 when Jose Torres drove me up to Catskill, New York. It was an astounding experience. He was obviously a prodigy. It was like the first time I saw John Coltrane, or the first time I saw Bruce Springsteen, or the first time I read Norman Mailer, or the first time I saw Baryshnikov. It was clear this was somebody special.
He's a good fighter, too.
Who?
Mike.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think he's a good fighter. Do you really think so?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think so?
I don't know.
Well, you must have some reason for thinking that. Why do you think he's a good fighter?
Because, like, he can knock out anybody.
Well, that's a very good reason, isn't it?
That's it. There you go. Now you got again. Who's the last guy to stop? Time. Very good. That's fine. Very good. That's what you have to do. One more.
In the gym, Mike fought like a wildcat. Always, no matter who he was with. He would try to knock out anybody, no matter who it was. Mike used to knock out somebody every day of the week. Sometimes two guys.
Gus used to say, don't knock everybody out because you wouldn't have nobody to spar with.
I think that in a way, Mike Tyson is an American pit bull, and that he was trained and that he was bred, to be a killer in the ring. So he's living with this crazy father figure who's totally paranoid about all the other forces in boxing that want to steal fighters from him, who think that women make you weak and vulnerable.
That's all they think about. There's nothing wrong with thinking about girls, but they think about it all the time. Everything they do. That guy there lately. You. They had a common sense they wouldn't get into trouble.
Complex. Like the other day, right? I was saying, yeah.
Who's got a complex?
The other day I was like this. I said, yeah, I'm going to talk to this girl. Then I was saying, I better not do that. Cuss doesn't like a father.
Oh, if you do it because I said it, you're a fool. You got to do it because what I said was right. That's what you got to do it for. Not because I said, all I do is remind you. You got to do it because you know it's right to do, and it's going to benefit you in the long run.
Mike Tyson was maybe 14 or 15, and they had the school dances, and he was shy, so he didn't know what to do to get the girls to even pay attention to him. And so he came to me one day and he said, now I know what to do. I figured out what to do. I figured out how to make it work. And I said, what do you mean? He says, well, in the dance, he said, I'm always afraid they're going to say no if I ask them to dance. He said, now I know what to do. He said, you run up and you grab their hand and you take them out on the floor quick before they have a chance to say no. He said, and then they won't say no because they're too embarrassed, so they'll wait till the dance is over.
Yeah, he was my first love. I didn't like him at first. I remember I used to come home from school and I used to see him, and I knew he liked me, right? So one day I can remember he was coming home and he said, are you scared of me? And I was one of those girls, like, my mother always said, don't show a man you're afraid of him. So I was like, no, I'm not afraid of you. And he went, boo, and I ran up the street and he laughed. He was cracking up.
Good stretch, get a good stretch.
You tell me what you're going to do tomorrow.
I'm going to go in there, I'm going to jab to the head, then I'm going to throw 8 to the body, and then I'm going to move after I hit. I'm punching the body.
What are you going to do when you get inside?
I'm going to open up like a son of a bitch.
Hey, cuz, 8-second knockout, your first round. 8-second knockout. Yeah, he said, the right hand. Yeah, he did.
How you doing, coach? Right on the chin. I'm going home and relax on because I don't want my head to swell any more than it is. Okay.
Everyone that sees me, they say, oh boy, you got that Tyson, you're lucky, you know, you got that Tyson, he's an animal, he just loves to fight, he just loves to hurt people. You know, he's not afraid of nothing. But a lot of times he's intimidated. He's intimidated by his opponents. Things go on in his mind like he's not capable as he is, you know, and you figure, how could a guy like that